on Eagan AM.
The history of homecoming.
Careful on Park Road.
And the Wildcat world of sports.
Live from Studio 1A, this is Eagan AM.
Good morning. I'm Ethan Estrom.
And I'm Annika Isabart.
This Saturday is the homecoming dance.
Get your tickets and confirm your reservations.
Man, homecoming is coming up quick.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was this Saturday.
If you missed coronation last Saturday in the auditorium, you missed out.
The homecoming court was dressed to the nines. There were music performances and then the crowning.
This year, Matthew Froman and Carly Chapletsky are king and queen.
Congrats.
Along with the king and queen, many students have been dressing up this week for Spirit Days.
It's looking great out there. I love to see everyone in the homecoming spirit.
Last week, we gave you a heads up about the Twitter poll we'd be doing today.
Here's Allie with some more information.
Eagan Pride this week has been unstoppable. Homecoming is in full motion. We asked students to send in their best dress-up days to our Snapchat, and we got some fantastic responses. Now we want you to vote. Vote at Eagan_AM to vote for your best choice as best dressed, and whoever gets the top vote wins a special prize. And here are your finalists. First up is Emma B and Mel R in their best USA gear. Next up is our own Annika Y. Third is Rachel S in her tie-dye outfit, and last is Lizzie K with her very own tie-dye dress. Make sure you vote now, and we will show the results at the end of the show. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. If you're new to AHS or haven't done so, follow Eagan_AM on Twitter.
Homecoming has been a part of our school since the doors first opened.
But how did it get started? We sent Jonathan to find out.
Every year, hundreds of students participate in our homecoming traditions. But how exactly did homecoming become a tradition at Eagan High School? We set out across the school to find out more.
I don't know anything, so I'm kind of clueless.
I'm also clueless. Let us know.
I know the true meaning of it is the prior classmates are supposed to come back to the high school and watch the game and participate in some of the events.
So homecoming, when we started Eagan High School, had one basic problem. There was no one to come home because our very first year was 1990 with all 4 grades. Nobody had graduated. So there was no one to come home. So we called it Fall Festival.
So clearly, homecoming is about welcoming back former students to Eagan High School. But what else can people tell us about the homecoming tradition?
We had a parade. Kids made floats. The parade went around the track in the stadium. Can you imagine doing that today?
Oh yeah.
There's some pretty graphic dancing at the dance. It's pretty disgusting.
Some grinding.
Yeah, definitely a lot of grinding.
So then one year we did golf carts. So they all come in on rented golf carts that were decorated. Well, then that didn't turn out so well after the one group took the golf carts out and drove them around in the softball field and wrecked the softball field.
I say we have the winner of the dodgeball tournament involved in the Pep Fest. Clearly they deserve some sort of prize.
I would put a light-up dance floor. That'd be pretty cool.
Glow-in-the-dark lights. That'd be pretty cool.
However you choose to enjoy homecoming, we hope that you have the opportunity to get involved with one of Eagan High School's greatest traditions. Signing off from Eagan AM, I'm Jonathan David.
Thanks, Jonathan.
A parade is kind of cool, but I'm glad we don't do that anymore. Ticket alert.
Mr. McDonald has been on the prowl giving out parking tickets, so be careful.
I know I've gotten a lot of tickets in the past. He's very good at what he does.
Speeding. We all do it, intentionally or unintentionally.
But the consequences of not paying attention to the speedometer can cost you. Here's Mackenzie with the story.
So many places to go and people to see, it can be easy to forget how fast we're going. So why is speed enforced so heavily? We caught up with Eagan Police to get the scoop.
So why do we do speed enforcement? Why do we do traffic enforcement, distracted driving, seatbelt use? Why are we out here? Why does Eagan Police Department have a traffic enforcement unit? It's to save lives. It's to save injuries. I can't tell you how many times my partners and I have had to go to homes, have had to go to families and tell someone, hey, you really need to get to the hospital now, or worse information. We have to tell someone that they've lost a loved one. That's what we're out here to do. The number of people that were killed in crashes over the last 10-year average is significantly higher than any persons that are murdered in the entire country. Crashes are killing people, driving habits are killing people, and that's something that we don't take lightly. That's something that we want to address. And that's something that starts from the minute we get our permit until we're 90 years old and driving our Buick down the road at 10 miles an hour under the speed limit. We need to take this stuff seriously. We need to make sure that when we're behind the wheel, we are driving appropriately and we're driving responsibly, knowing that there's a lot of lives that are in our hands.
So next time you're on the road, remember to give that gauge another glance.
This year's official return of Powder Puff to the stadium was a monster success.
Fun was had by all, and congrats to the juniors who won it all.
Those who came raised over $1,000 for the Dakota Women's Shelter.
And tonight is the dodgeball tournament. Don't miss out.
Our Wildcat sports have been doing amazing.
Take it away, Sam.
Thank you, guys. Homecoming is a busy week for sports, so let's hop right in. Football traveled to Eastview last Friday to battle the Lightning. The Cats fought hard, but ultimately came up short, losing by a score of 30-16. Standouts for the Cats include senior Chuck Askew, who was able to dive in the end zone, as well as Isley Nquanta, who broke a 64-yard run for a late score. The boys will tackle the Irish of Rosemount at home for homecoming this week, so make sure you cheer our Cats on to victory. Boys cross country have been posting Usain Bolt-like speeds lately. The Wildcats shined at the Roy Griak Invitational at the U of M, with Trenton Allen placing first, Joe Kelly taking second, and the Cats taking fifth as a team. They'll be back in action Tuesday, October 1st, when they travel to Hazeltine National for the Victoria Lions invite. Good luck, guys. The guys' female counterparts have been turning heads as well. The ladies were at the U with the boys and did not disappoint. Senior Laura Markowski got first, and the Lady Cats posted an impressive time of 22:46, which was good for first place. The ladies will be at Southern Hills tomorrow for the Farmington Invitational, so expect more hardware to come. Volleyball has continued their impressive 2016 campaign as of late. Number 4 team in state Prior Lake came into Wildcat Country Thursday and did not know what they got themselves into, losing to the Cats 3-1. The ladies then played in the Apple Valley Invitational over the weekend, where they dominated Alexandria, Chaska, and Roseville to meet up with Prior Lake once again in the championship, and the Lakers were still no competition as the Cats pulled out with a 2-1 victory. They were in Lakeville North last night to face the 9th-ranked Panthers and came up with a big 3-0 win. They play Farmington at home tomorrow, so get out and see these girls play before it's too late. Girls soccer have been playing well lately. They took down Prior Lake on Thursday by a score of 4-0, which included goals from seniors Sydney Flannery as well as 2016 homecoming queen Carly Chapletsky. They then hosted Park on Saturday when Chapletsky found twine once again in the second half, propelling the ladies to a 2-1 victory. They kept the momentum rolling last night, beating Lakeville North by a score of 3-2, capped off with an overtime winning goal by Sydney Flannery. They'll be back on the pitch tomorrow when Farmington comes into Wildcat Country at 7, so make sure you go support our Cats. The guys team hosted Prior Lake on Thursday in a late-night thriller. Senior Nikhil Shriknath scored a late goal to send the game into overtime, but unfortunately the Cats came up on the short end, losing 2-1. They then hosted a good St. Paul Century team Saturday and lost 2-0. They traveled to Lakeville North last night, where the boys battled hard once again, but came up short in yet another overtime heartbreaker by a score of 2-1. Farmington comes into E-Town tomorrow at 5 to take on the boys, so get out and support them. The girls swim and dive team are back after a big win in Shakopee last Thursday and a successful scrimmage against Duluth North on Saturday. Tomorrow night, they're taking on their Rosemount rivals at home at 6, so be sure to come out and show your support. Monday marked Egan's first school-sponsored Powder Puff. The seniors took on the sophomores while the freshmen battled the juniors, and after hard-fought games, the juniors took on sophomores in the championship, in a battle for the ages, capped off by a last-second touchdown by the class of 2018 to win it all. Thanks to all who helped for a fun night. That's all I have for you this week, Wildcat fans. Remember to get out and support our classmates, as well as having a safe and memorable homecoming. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Sam. Sounds like our Wildcats are on fire.
It's about time to announce the winner of our Twitter poll.
I agree. Allie, who's our winner?
The Twitter poll has ended and the results are in. And our winner is Emma B. and Mel R. Congrats to our winners and thanks to everyone who participated. Back to you guys.
That's all we have for you this week.
Have a great day, Wildcats.
to say in her voice, in her way, that she love me. With her eyes, with her smile, with her belt, with her hair.